questions that you may be asked is, can I get this rig in and out of my driveway?
I'm super high.
It's not a motorcycle, baby. It's a chopper. Come on, let's go.
Welcome back. The first Tuesday show of Riders on the Norm. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
That wonderful voice that you hear right there is the Mad Dog sitting in with me.
Hey, guys.
She's filling in. Scott's doing these, these Friday shows?
Yeah. That'll be a good show because he'll get to fill you in on Born Free.
I hadn't even talked to him.
I know, which is good.
Yeah, we're going to save it.
Yep.
We'll save it for recording this week. But this week's show is brought to you by First Manufacturing.
Oh.
You see that fucking jacket behind me?
That is a sexy jacket.
It is. I've told you guys all about it. I've been on the website. I left a review. So I'll just say quickly, it's a badass jacket. Very fucking comfortable. Very affordable. And
ladies, if you want to get it as a gift, it is very good looking.
There you go. From the lady herself. Lady Legs on Harley Pegs. Anyways, check those guys out at First MFG CO on Instagram and firstmfg.com. First Manufacturing. Oh, that jacket's the turbine jacket, by the way. And we got the fucking Smarty pants that I haven't tried on. I got to get them cut and like hemmed and shit.
You've tried them on, right?
Well, I tried them on, but like I haven't ridden in them because
gotcha.
I need to get the legs like fixed.
Yeah.
Fixed for my racing boots.
Right.
So, and then we've got Death Science. Use the code ROTN for 15% off. Go to their website, deathscience.com. I believe it is. Fuck, I need to look that up. Search Death Science. You'll find them. I know the Mad Dog's looking at me like, you should know this stuff. And then, of course, we got a new one this week. Get Lowered. Look, these guys hit us up. They want to be a part of the show, and I'm fucking pumped about it because these dudes are stepping up and helping us out, which keeps this thing going. But look, this is basically what Mike over there told me. He said he wanted the riders to hear about them. So check them out. They've got a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different companies. Our friends freaking Prism Supplies on there, Rusty Butcher, Indian Larry Apparel, and then they got a bunch of parts and stuff with. It's basically an emphasis on fucking bobbers, choppers, custom shit. The shit that we're into. So check them out, getlowered.com, and then you can find them on Instagram and Facebook at get_lowered. So check those dudes out. I'm fucking pumped that they are a part of this show now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on their website, checked all the shit out. So anyways, go to there, getlowered.com. And then, of course, chopcult.com. And while you're there, sign up for a free membership. Fuck around on the forum, see if you can find some tech tips, some how-tos. There's all kinds of good shit on there. The site's been there for years. It's a fucking library. So check that out. And then, of course, we got ridersonthenorm.com. If you go there, you will find our store. Old Chris hooked us up with taking care of the website because it was a fucking mess. So he cleaned it all up, and you can find stuff easily now. Because who would have thought that people don't want to search, a fucking website forever to find shit. So it's a little easier now. There's a donate button on there too. Throw some freaking cash at us. It keeps this thing going. It keeps me working on this 2 days a week. So I appreciate it. And then our Patreon's on the support button on the page. Donate to that shit. We got videos that we throw up on there. It's pretty cool. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just letting you do your thing.
God,
I'm just anxiously awaiting to talk about Nashville.
I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff. You can find us on Instagram at Riders on the Norm, Facebook Riders on the Norm. Everything's Riders on the fucking Norm. So we flew up. All right, let's tell the fucking story here because we almost missed our damn flight.
Yeah.
It started off a little rough. We got up about 30 minutes past when we were supposed to be leaving. So our flight was at 6:50, and we're 2 hours away from the airport.
Yeah. Like basically getting on the plane with shoes in our hands.
Yeah, and they didn't guarantee our fucking bag.
Yeah, she said, late check-in, we need 45 minutes, so we can't guarantee it. And I was like, I don't fucking care. We made the flight. We'll maybe get the bag. It's fine.
It made it. But anyways, we did end up making it after hauling ass about 80 miles per hour, and me like trying to stay awake.
Yeah.
The whole fucking time.
I know. I felt bad. I fell asleep. But
like I've been on this like classical freaking kick lately.
Yeah, 3:34 in the morning, driving down a dark highway, and you're tired. Let's put on some classical music.
Yeah, it's very
to
relaxing.
lull me to sleep.
Yeah, I'm like fighting it.
Yeah, into it.
But loving it at the same time and nodding off. Thank God.
But we made our flight. Thank God.
Yep.
Hour and a half flight, easy flight, and boom. Nashville.
Yeah. So the reason that we were going to Nashville because a buddy of ours that we met at Boogie East, Colby Landis. He's been on the show. He's been on the show a couple times. He was on the Daytona one, and then he came through a few months ago and stayed with me and Maddie, and he was on then too. Before
we start talking about Nashville. Have you told the story of how we met Colby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my favorite story.
Oh yeah.
It's a great story.
No, he just pulled up into Annie Oakley's that first night, and
rode all the way from Nashville.
Yeah.
And was just like, I'm gonna be your friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be your friend, and you have no choice.
I guess he ran into Danger Dan first, and Dan walked over and introduced all of us, and then he had on our sweatshirt. Yeah,
and then on the front of his bike, he had a little gas.
Yeah, a little gas can.
And then had boom, Riders on the Norm.
Yeah.
So
it's
just
fucking A.
It's great. He pulled up, and friends ever since.
Yeah, so he ended up, long story short, just hanging with us the whole weekend at Daytona. So fast forward, he comes through, stays with me and Maddie. We tell him we'll come to Nashville. Fast forward again to this weekend, and we made the flight, and we landed in Nashville super early Friday morning.
Yep.
Went to, what the fuck was the
Hermitage.
name? Hermitage. Hermitage?
H-E-R. Wait, I wrote it down. Hermitage. Hermitage.
Yeah.
Hermitage Cafe. And Colby, and the funny thing is everywhere that we went, Colby was like, this is Hermitage Cafe. It was established at this time. It used to be. So yeah. It was just a cool little breakfast place.
Perfect fucking timing.
Yeah.
Because we were starving at that point.
Picked us up from the airport and that was our first stop.
Yeah. So then he took us basically all weekend. We would fuck around during the day and go see whatever. God, what I mean.
So Friday he picked us up from after we left Hermitage from getting breakfast, kind of drove us around and showed us Nashville, kind of took us.
Went to the guitar shop.
We did. We went down the strip and he kind of showed us this is this is downtown Nashville, and this is all these bars, kind of famous places, and then we went back, hung out, met his girl. Yeah. And then we went to a
Polly.
Pinewood. It's called Pinewood Cafe.
Yeah.
They have little bowling alleys in the back. That was really cool. Great coffee.
Colin McCoy, he's one of our listeners. He's one of the I think he might be Bitch Paul, he's one of the snowflakes.
Okay.
He's one of the snowflakes. But anyways, he's like, dude, I see you're in Nashville, and gave me a fucking list.
Yeah.
Of stuff to go to.
Yeah.
And Pinewood was one of them.
Yeah, Pinewood was cool. It was called Pinewood Social. It was just a little, big. It was a big bar in the middle, but it was not a bar. It was a big square bar in the middle, but they weren't serving alcohol. They were serving coffee. It was a really cool concept.
Yeah, it was
little
cool.
Couches and chairs everywhere, and they had I think a 6-lane bowling alley in the back and little rooms. It was great. It was such a cool stop. And then after that we picked up a friend and then we went to
is it Gold Guitars?
No.
What the hell's the name of the place?
Oh my God.
What?
And
Gould?
No.
What was it?
Okay, hold on.
It's a famous guitar shop in Nashville.
Yeah, I thought you.
would
Who
know
told
that.
you to go to that place? Groon's.
Groon.
Grunh. Groon Guitars.
Yeah.
God, they had
gold.
guitars in there for like, oh my God, like,
Dude, you don't want to touch anything in there.
no, keep your hands to yourself.
There was like basically some of the most. There was definitely the most expensive guitars I've ever seen.
Oh, $35,000.
Yeah, there was a $200,000 Martin.
Yeah. But that was cool that you got to see that because.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It was really cool and it was really tempting to not pick up a guitar, but also when you're in Nashville.
Yeah, you better. If you don't know how to play
feel
guitar,
like-
do not touch it.
I feel like there was like I just was not going to embarrass myself. Like there was
Aw.
probably some dude in there that's just a fucking telemaster.
Like a scouting agent, like goes in there and
Yeah,
he's
and
just like,
"Oof," when
yeah,
he
not
sees
that
it.
guy.
Yeah, next. So, anyways, yeah, so we did that. Just kind of ran around Monday. It was kind of or Friday. The weather got a little shitty, but then we started our fucking food adventure from there, and it was on. And we went to where the Cowboy.
So Friday night we went to the Urban Cowboy Public House.
We're selling Nashville this first few minutes.
But both of us have never been, and it was it was not what I expected.
Yeah.
By any means. Impressed me by leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
And it was just a
It's a
cool
cool town.
city. It was
Yeah.
a really cool city, and we really didn't do anything touristy.
No.
And I'm okay with that. You know, that was. I think that's another.
We would rather do that. We would rather not do the touristy shit.
Well, yeah, like you wanted to do the Opry, you know, that would.
I did
want
to see it. Yeah.
But
We'll do that next
we
time.
will. Yeah, we'll for sure be back. But we went to this great restaurant, and then we went to I can't remember where we went after dinner.
We went to the Palace.
We did go to the Palace. The Palace is a honky tonk, like 30 minutes outside of the city. It was great because it was bigger, but it wasn't too big. It wasn't super crowded.
And they were getting it.
Great band.
Mhm.
Such a great band. So that was, and you know, I think we ate at the Public House and then we ate again.
We did.
We ate again at the Palace, but we danced.
Some two-step.
That was horribly embarrassing.
Hey, you got to do it. You got to go for it.
Yeah.
That Jordan. Look, let's get to the freaking. I know you're going.
What? Get to the what?
To the like. I feel like we're talking about Nashville. We need to get to the motorcycle part of Nashville.
Well, yeah.
I know. Which this is all. We didn't fucking ride our bikes out there, so we had to have.
Well, I think part of it was, you know, we didn't have a bike for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
We had a bike for one day.
Yeah.
But that one day, that was more than enough. We got up that was Sunday. We got up at 10 or so, met at the Hermitage Cafe again with a bunch of friends. A bunch of Colby's friends. Laurel and Taylor.
Yeah.
There were a couple from Laurel's from Seattle, Taylor's from California.
And Ian and gosh, I can't remember Ian's girl's name. Now I feel like a fucking dickhead. Ian and what the hell? It'll come to me in a minute.
I'm trying to.
And then Jordan. Jordan was who was at the Palace on Friday night.
He was boot scoot boogieing.
Dude, that kid
He can
was
dance.
fucking killing it on the dance floor.
He had a
him and his
girl with him. I don't know if that
or
was
some girl.
Yeah, I don't know if that was his girlfriend or just a friend, but they could dance.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They were doing. They were.
In fact, when we saw him Saturday night outside of Roberts, I felt the need to go, hey, liked your moves on the dance floor last night. You were fucking killing it.
Yeah, he was. And then we got up there and it was like.
Yeah.
And nobody, I don't know why we decided to go dance for the first time, like two-step for the first time, when nobody else was on the dance floor.
Because
it felt like there was a spotlight on us.
The fucking mood hit us.
Oh my God.
That was some damn real music right there.
Yeah. That was not real dancing though.
we gave it our fucking best. So anyways, yeah, met all those dudes up. Who else? Freaking is it I think Chris. God, I gotta look all the guys that we were riding with.
Well, if you go onto the Riders on the Norm or mine,
I tagged everybody.
Yeah, we've got everybody tagged, and everybody was super cool and very welcoming and
fuck yes.
Just really fun, good, down to earth people that it was cool that everybody was down to ride that far because we
rode all fucking day.
We left the Hermitage at 12 and we got home at like 6:30.
Yeah.
And we rode so Colby works on a farm, and you know, I'm a meat eater. We both are. And I'm super like I don't like to eat meat that isn't well taken care of. I know that's like, but I really don't. So the farm that Colby works on, they take care of their cattle. They treat them well, kill them very humanely, and just treat the animals really well. And I'm totally down for that. And took it to this beautiful farm. Rode through Franklin.
Yeah.
So we left.
That was a cool little town.
Oh, Franklin was really cool. Rode through Franklin and then kept going, and just a whole different countryside, you know.
Hannah. It was Hannah.
There you go.
Got it.
I was gonna bother.
Came to me.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. So rode through Franklin and just beautiful countryside. Like I think I said to you, it really reminded me kind of the mountains where we are in Georgia, except, you know, little, you know, mountains, obviously much taller, bigger valleys, but this is just like
rolling
beautiful
hills.
Rolling grassy hills and beautiful farms, really like manicured, beautiful lands. Like it wasn't even like we would ride, because you know in the mountains there's some dilapidated houses everywhere.
Yeah.
Out there it was just
no, those houses were nice.
Oh
out
my
there.
God, they were beautiful. Roads, you know, I wasn't expecting the roads. There were some turns. I mean, there were some hairpin turns.
Yeah, got a little windy there for a little bit. Who else was with us? Wes was with us. Mm-hmm. We met him at the congregation.
Yep, he rode with Colby from Nashville to the congregation.
Yeah. That was just fucking cool. So we went to that first farm and hung out there for a little bit, and then met the owner of the farm.
Yep, he was awesome.
He's a rider.
Gave us some water because we were dying of thirst.
Told us about the Angel Eyes.
Old Angel Eyes.
Yeah, the stripper with one eye.
Yep.
And not a patch.
Nope.
Just a socket.
Oh.
It's weird. I'd love it though.
Weird stuff. Yeah, because he was trying to tell us to go to this bar. Yeah. And then that was the story he told us, was go to this bar where this girl only has one eye and she doesn't cover it.
Yeah, and there's all the bullet holes. There's all the bullet holes by the pool table.
They document all the bullet holes of who shot what or who shot who.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Don't need to be hanging out in that thing.
If you have to document a bullet hole,
sounds like you need to get some security in
there.
Yeah,
sounds like you're a little rough and rowdy.
Yeah,
but we rode.
But then went to the other farm. You tried to chase the pigs around.
Oh my God, I almost died.
Dude, those things
the little baby pigs.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah.
That was a cool spot too. We hung out and everybody kind of got in the shade for a little bit. It was fucking hot.
It was a house that had been abandoned, but the farm that Colby works for, they just bought that farm I think he said 2 years ago. So the house, nobody lives in it. So it was kind of like
creepy.
But it was like just a little country house, and we sat on the front porch, and they had like Angus Farms, like a little sign, and it was just a neat like little farm tour day, and then the ride was just.
Well, when we left there, we went. They've got like a parkway. Like the Blue Ridge Parkway, but it was like the Nantich or the...
Yep, Nantich, Natchez Trace.
Yeah.
Pucketts was which again reminds me of like the mountains. Is like you're going down this country road where there's nothing, and all of a sudden you come across this little
town
country store with like a grill, and you just get like a Coke and
there was a bunch of dudes like riding that were out there.
Yeah.
That must have been like a...
well-known spot.
A nice little destination. But I guess it was, I bet you it was like at the end of the day, like 100-miler, maybe. We probably rode about 100 miles. You think?
God, it feels like more than that, but
might have been
that has to be, because that was more than what we rode in the mountains when you and I went.
Mm-hmm.
That was
all day.
That was.
It was good.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So
So
to the
good.
Nashville crew, thank you.
Yeah.
And we ended up talking a lot about Danzig and fucking Prince.
Yeah, I learned a lot. Well, Colby loves Prince,
Yeah.
loves him, and I learned a lot about Danzig this weekend.
Fucking right you did.
Show me how the gods kill. There cannot in this morning of my life show me how the gods kill.
Ellie is so funny. I wish she was here.
Is that the guy that was at?
The flea market with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, at lunch.
Yeah,
He was funny.
Yeah,
He is
Your
so
friends,
great.
you have great friends.
He's
Like
the
you have
funniest.
friends that I'm like, where are you?
I mean, yeah, that was. Polly thought that when I brought her around all my friends the first time, she was nervous about, like, oh man, I'm just gonna hate all these fucking people, and if I like this guy, but
Oh, I was so like, fuck. Like, who the fuck are his friends gonna be?
yeah. Like maybe I'm
So
okay.
many, like-
Maybe I'm not quite biker trash, but all I hang out with is biker trash.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, come on my bike, and I was like, I told him, I was like, I'm never riding on your motorcycle, ever. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Okay, scenario. Next day, you say, I'm never fucking riding. Next day, you're on the back of his bike and you're in the helmet just like this. Like,
Yes.
just
No, but
fucking
not
pissed
far
on the back
off,
of this motorcycle.
Right? Like, how long after that was it? Like,
It took a couple weeks.
yeah, a couple weeks, and then I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Just in a giant helmet. It's way too big for me. I'm just like, it's always like scooting back. I'm just like, this
That
is
white
miserable.
one. It's like 2 sizes too
This
big
is
for her.
awful. Why do you guys do this?
Okay, so when we first started riding, like I was like fucking whatever. Like when our first date, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna fucking do it. But like I was like, if I'm gonna get this guy to like me, I'm gonna have to pretend so hard right now that I'm not uncomfortable. Because it was probably the worst experience of my life.
So I was.
Because I had never ridden, so I didn't know what to
Yeah.
expect
Right.
that pain.
Oh, yeah.
And I was so fucking miserable, and he was just like,
I was down for it as soon as I realized that he like was gonna lean on me. I was like, oh, I feel like we're cuddling. And then I was like, okay, I'm okay. That's fun.
Yeah, she's like, in the middle of a ride, she's like, this is kind of like just sitting on the
So
couch
like,
with
what
you.
are we? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
It was
awesome.
so. It was. I bet at first I was like, no fucking way. What were we even talking about? How did we get onto that?
We're talking about fucking Danzig.
Who cares? It's Danzig.
Yeah, that was the tattoo.
Yeah. We gotta get it. I will absolutely
cares?
fucking get that right now.
I have never said a tattoo idea that you said no to. The last one I said was, get 69 spelled out. And he said, yeah, okay, absolutely. Just SIXTYNINE. And he's like, yeah.
Of course.
And the one before that was a chili
Danzig
dog.
69 kiss earlier.
Dude, yeah, that's so good.
Wait, what was it?
What video? That
That has
was,
to be Killer Wolf.
I
It
think
has
that
to
was
be
Killer
Killer
Wolf.
Wolf.
Dude.
What's a
So good.
69 kiss?
It was like they did the Spider-Man kiss.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
She
like
was
that,
laying
but it's
down-
fucking Danzig and some girl.
Yeah, she was laying down like flat on a bed or something, and almost like
He just,
they
like,
wheeled
creeps
him,
over.
like he wheeled in,
They wheeled him
like
in
on a board.
on a cart.
Yeah, with like one squeaky wheel. It
He's
was
like-
like this. It was like this. She's laying here, and but he didn't like. It wasn't like he was like crawling over
Yeah,
her.
just
it was like
his head
they literally
moved
just
over.
like wheel. They like smoothly and went away again.
It was
How
so
incredible
fucking
would
cool.
it be if the two of you remade that video shot
Oh,
for
man.
shot?
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
God, we should.
No, somebody's gonna look up here and be like, "What the fuck is?"
Dude, me and Colby were laughing so fucking hard.
I think we saw every Danzig video that's ever been put out.
When?
Like proper, like
Today.
official
Like,
music
while
video.
y'all were getting
While y'all were
ready.
getting ready.
We're in there like
Whoa.
giving a shit about what we look like tonight,
We're just
and
like
they're
fucking laughing at Danzig right
they're
now.
just laughing. I kept hearing
Dude,
them.
Killer Wolf is probably one of my favorite videos of Danzig because it is just like it's like this really like smoking hot like 90s chick or whatever, and I don't understand like what her role is.
Is it the one with the really
within the
high cut
band.
underwear?
No, that's She Rides.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That is like Sturgis circa 92.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah.
anyways, Killer Wolf.
It's so
No,
gross.
Killer
He
Wolf,
has
not like
no
'cause
body
all
hair.
the
Yeah, he's all shirtless.
yeah, he's shirtless as fuck. All the people in his band are just like standing in the fucking corner, just watching.
Yeah.
They're just
Right.
watching.
They're
They're
like,
like, it's
I guess they're
Danzig.
like a killer wolf, just fucking waiting. to
Yeah.
prey. That's what they were trying to get
Yeah,
across.
and there's a shot of Danzig like from inside of the house, like she's inside the house, like looking out the window.
And Danzig
and, like,
walking across the screen.
just
like, what the
walking across
fuck?
the fucking board.
Danzig's here. It's so cool.
Do you think he pitched that to somebody?
Of course.
Yeah,
he
did
has
he direct?
100% fucking control over
Yeah,
everything.
Danzig ain't pitching
Every-
shit. He's
yeah.
just fucking doing it.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna fucking
It's not
do.
anybody else's choice.
Because I'm
Dolly.
Danzig.
Yeah.
And this
He's
is-
like Prince. Like he seriously is like Prince in my eyes in the punk
That's
rock
what I was
world.
gonna say though. That's why
He's
like
punk rock.
he's no, you know,
Danzig,
Prince is
yeah,
like his
fuck yeah.
own fucking weird thing, and no matter how you feel about his music, you're kind of like, he makes me feel a way because it's so outside of any other.
Yeah, like he
Yes.
hits some button.
Right. Same thing with Danzig.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We were just like, what the fuck? But it's kind of good.
It's super. It's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
But do you feel the same way about Prince?
I fucking love
Prince
Prince.
is
You
like-
have no fucking idea.
That's-
I mean, I know. I saw that. And
Let's put some Prince on.
yeah, put some
Dude.
Prince on.
You want to talk about? That's
Yeah.
Why do you love Prince? Have
Dude,
you ever
school
seen
me
him?
on some
I've
Prince
never been able to see him.
because-
No,
why-
so my friend Dower, you remember the girl Riley that was bartending yesterday? I was in their wedding.
Yeah.
So Dower and Riley live across the street, and he is the biggest Prince fan on the fucking planet. He has
Really?
all their LPs and singles, and every year for the past, I think, 4 years now, I get together with him and we watch Purple Rain on Christmas Day.
What is the purpose of that?
it's like instead of watching like A Christmas Story or whatever.
Yeah, y'all watch Purple Rain.
Like they're from Virginia, they don't have family out here, and we've like ever since we moved out here, we got real close. So
This year I got to participate too.
yeah, I brought her along.
How was it?
And so like
She'd never fucking seen it, right?
I've never seen it. And like obviously I know who Prince is and I've listened to his music in like a very passive way, like when it's on.
Right.
But like, and I was like, yeah, Prince is weird, but he's cool, whatever. But I didn't really give a shit, you know? And then I watched it with them and like they were talking about it as it was happening, and I just was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
So much crazy shit.
This is amazing. Like
What? I've never
I feel like I need to wait to watch
have
Purple
to.
Rain
he is just
until I can watch it with you.
Yeah.
something.
All right.
You know,
We'll do
like
it. Movie
he
night.
had to die
Yeah.
young. He was just too cool.
He had a what?
He had to die young. He was just too cool.
He, like,
It's like
he's
he's like an alien.
Like the coolest person that has ever existed on the fucking planet is
Why?
Prince. Like so sure of himself, like so just like.
How
this
old is he?
fucking
Talk
me.
about like how old he was.
You know how huge Purple Rain was?
Okay.
Like just like massive. Like
Yeah.
just took over the fucking country.
Everyone.
He was 22 years old. And he wrote Purple Rain. He fucking directed and produced that fucking movie shot in his hometown.
And are all the recordings live? Or
Yeah, and
just-
like there are like 4 or something out of the 9 tracks on the record are live shots from them shooting the fucking movie.
Just
and they
playing
film
it.
that, just playing it, and they record that, and that's what's on the record.
That's how good it is.
And that was his fucking
Yeah.
6th record, and he was 22 years old.
And you look at him, it's like how
And
did you have
everyone
the
is
fucking
perfect.
balls to be that way? Think
In
about
the
when it
fucking
was
70s,
happening.
yeah, like-
He went on tour, like one of his first tours was opening for the Rolling Stones, which is like back in the 70s, only like bikers would fucking listen to it. Like only like the fucking Hells Angels and like tough guys were listening to the Rolling Stones. And he was opening up for them, and they would beat the fuck out of him and like throw shit on him on stage. Because he would come out in a fucking thong and a trench coat. Because that was like his thing. Like the cover of his self-titled record, he's wearing like what he wore on that tour. And that was his second record. But
You gotta
And he-
you gotta watch it.
Yeah, no.
it's fucking crazy.
It's so far
Who
like
was-
surpassed what I was like.
Was there a guy, Michael
Okay.
Scott? Does that name sound familiar?
Michael Scott.
That was either a bass player or guitar player in Prince's band.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Probably. I'm not as learned as
I'd have to look it up.
a dude across the
Dower.
street.
There's another podcast that I listen to, No Guitar is Safe. Have you ever
Yeah.
listened to it?
I think you told me about it once.
It's Jude Gold. He's the editor of Guitar Player magazine.
Oh, cool.
But he has like bass players and stuff on there too.
Yeah.
But he had one of Prince's, I think it was one of his bass players.
yeah.
But he was just talking about how wild it was.
Yeah.
To fucking play for that dude.
Man. Like, yeah, I can't even
Like
imagine.
how
Like,
perfect everything.
just
yeah.
like,
It makes me want to
the-
watch it so you can just
and
see
like, they didn't even
Yeah.
talk to him.
the
Yeah.
way he
Like-
moves, the way he dances.
Yeah,
is
he's just
like,
Like yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Do
You better
do
have
that?
your shit
100%
right.
control,
And he's
yeah.
22 years old, and no one else was doing it.
I
And
mean,
like,
he's-
Pretty crazy.
People like that to me, like there's something within those people that is like the idea, not like Prince was smart and had like wrote well, but like the guts.
oh yeah.
That there, it's almost like, you know how like what's his name, Travis Pastrana, like he is like, isn't there like a thing where you just have like no fear?
Yeah. There's
It's
a
almost like
gene.
that.
That's the thing
It's
I was
almost like
talking
they
to you
have that,
about
like,
earlier.
They have no
That
fear
warrior
of
gene.
like, I'm gonna go out here and dress like this and
you know
be
that-
this person, and I don't
is-
fucking care.
Do you know that there's a thing
His
where
dirty
they
mind,
think that like,
not
okay, so
self-titled,
someone who
but-
has like a
That's
Yeah.
like what he was going out
Like,
touring with fucking.
who has like a
sons.
psychopathic personality,
Uh-huh.
just doesn't really feel, they don't respond to stress the same way.
Yeah.
That's what he was going on stage as.
I mean, there's
wearing
fucking
that.
videos and shit on YouTube. We can
Yeah.
go down an
For the Rolling
entirely
Stones
different
over
rabbit
the
hole.
Rolling Stones.
We
Yeah,
go
so, okay,
cover the
so-
Danzig rabbit hole and then the Prince
They
one.
think
For
that
real.
people who are like fighter jet pilots, like
Uh-huh.
people who really love adrenaline and stay super calm in those situations, don't have the same stress response as other people. Like shit just doesn't get to them. They just don't care. Like that's why.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they think that like those people are basically like psychopaths that were like treated well as children. Like if you would have put them in an abusive home, they would have turned out to be a serial killer, and like they needed that kind of stimulation to feed that drive. But because they had like good parents and a supportive household, they ended up just being these like really kind of reckless career, like race car drivers or whatever, because they can just handle it. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, but it's an interesting theory. Like it makes sense. Like they just. Yeah.
I mean, I heard something on Joe Rogan recently about there's some disease that like cats carry, like some cats.
Toxoplasmosis.
That.
Yeah.
And like 50% of all the population of the world has it.
They think that contributes to schizophrenia.
And shit, like they're saying like fearlessness, like.
So it's there's
they said that there's like this pattern of
parasite
motorcycle accidents when they like look into
that
their
was
shit
totally
and they've
anecdotal.
got.
That was like that was just.
I thought that was like a proper.
No. It was there was a doctor that like told this guy a long time ago, like I don't know what it is, but some correlation with that, like it ended up being some correlation that could have been, oh maybe it's because of toxoplasmosis. Like people are less, they don't respond to predators in the same way basically. So toxoplasmosis is like this, I don't know, what is it? Like a fucking bacteria or a virus or something? A virus, I think it is. And it's only transmitted through, I know it's cats, it's cat feces, which is why people who have cats get it, because they clean the litter box and it like aerates and they breathe it in, or gets on their fingers or whatever, you know. And is it a flea or something? No. It only grows in the gut of a cat. That's the only place it can grow. So it developed this thing where it made cats. The gut of a rat. No, wait, which one is it?
That's the cat.
It is a cat, okay. Gut of the cat. And they're like, okay, well, how do we get into the gut of a cat? You know, this like weird little virus thing that's just like not a single-celled organism or whatever it is, you know? And how do we get this cat to like, how do we get ourselves in more cat guts? And so it like developed this thing where it makes rats less afraid of the cat scent, so they can eat the cat's shit. So that the cat will eat it. It gets transmitted through this rat, so the cat will eat it, and then it'll be in more cat guts. It's some weird, I'm like missing a step in there somewhere, but it's like some weird shit where like it makes you less afraid of your like predator or whatever. And so they're thinking that it's like these people that are like in prison or whatever the fuck. There's so many things I'm mixing up right now. I
would just like to say, I forgot what we were talking about.
Toxoplasmosis.
The no fear thing.
Yeah, it makes you not respond to like the fear thing.
That's weird.
I wish we had ice cream.
I'm sorry I ate all the ice cream.
He ate all the ice cream the other day. I gave him 3/4 of a little pint of ice cream, like 3/4 of like a little thing of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I came back after I did the dishes really quick, maybe 15 minutes, maybe, whole thing gone to the bottom. He doesn't even eat sweets really either.
Yeah.
Are you a salty or a sweet person?
Salty.
Really? I'm sweet. I'm sweet and salty, honestly. I'll eat anything.
I'll definitely eat sweet, but I have this, like, whenever I eat anything sweet, I think it's like mental, but I'm just like, that was terrible for me, and I'm just like, I just feel like I almost make myself like just go like, why would you eat that? Like, you didn't need that.
Really?
And it like sweets to me just like make me, even thinking about eating something sweet just makes me feel sick. Like it's just like sugar is so gnarly. Have you seen Sugar Coated?
Yeah.
Dude,
I've seen all those
Sugar Coated, watch it, put it in your head. Yeah. It will make you, I already like am not a big, I've been eating them a lot lately. Like, cause you get sugar coated, you get fucking addicted.
Yeah.
And so they did a study and they gave rats cocaine and they gave rats sugar water and they like gave both of them to him and they got addicted, and then they put like, oh no, I'm sorry, that was stupid. they put sugar water and cocaine in front of rats, and they go to fucking sugar water every time. Like they go over and sniff the cocaine, and then they go taste the sugar water, and every fucking time they go to sugar water. Sugar is so highly addictive, and it's in everything that we eat. And I mean fucking everything. There's sugar in like salted nuts. Yeah. Like a fucking bag of salted nuts. Why do you need to put sugar in it? Because it tastes better. There was I forget what it was, either the 90s or 2000s, I don't remember the exact, but remember when that huge fat-free thing hit? Like fat-free.
Oh, and then everything has tons of sugar.
Yeah, they had to make up for the fat-free, and they put sugar in fucking everything, and now kids don't have a fucking chance. They don't even have a chance. Sugar is like...
good.
Sugar
is good.
Sugar is cancer.
I wish I had one of those ginger cookies.
There's one right there. Oh, cookies. I know.
Yeah, those are fucking good.
Dude, I have to tell you this. I had a client
and we're just all thinking about all the sugary stuff we want to eat. Your plan's backfiring. Yeah. Like, sugar is so bad. I'm like, God, fucking cakes.
No, I like, dude.
Lemon meringue pie.
I eat sugar, and like I'll never stop eating sugar. But like once I learned how bad it was and how much of this stuff, I just started really paying attention. But listen, my client's mom had a fucking tumor. She had a tumor like on her neck, like in her neck, somewhere like bad. It was close to an organ. I can't remember.
I think a tumor anywhere is not great.
Well, right, but it was close to a very vital organ that it couldn't be removed. And and this was a client that came in and ordered a Diet Pepsi and drank a Pepsi and drank like 3 of them. Like she was all about some sugar. Found that out, did some research, cut all the sugar out, and they went back and the fucking thing was gone. The tumor was fucking gone.
Cancer does like feed on sugar.
Yeah,
I think it's
something about like the metabolic, like just the way it reacts. It's like, here you go, and it just feeds it.
So tasty.
I know it is tasty. That's why they get you.
Like, I mean, even fruit, yummy.
Fruit's different. The reason that you can eat fruit, like a lot of fruit, is because there's fiber in fruit, and when that gets processed, the fiber cancels out that sugar. So that's why like a candy bar and strawberries are 2 very different things. Which is why you should watch Sugar Coated, because I learned that. So I stopped feeling guilty about eating fruit.
Yeah, but you still don't want to hammer down like a glass of orange juice.
Well, orange juice is different. Orange juice.
Listen to what she's saying.
All natural, no sugar added orange juice is different than...
The fruit is okay. Yeah. It has the fiber.
You got fiber, bro. Do you even fiber, bro?
What if I drink a Pepsi and then eat a bunch of shredded wheat? Where do we stand now? Where do we stand?
Maybe.
As long as it's frosted shredded
there needs to be some research.
Yeah, you don't really know this, but frosted shredded wheat's 0. Cancels itself out.
Nothing.
The fiber and the sugar.
There you go.
It's a perfect food.
It is a perfect food.
Yeah.
I like the bottom of it.
Cereal is so good.
Yeah, all the little shake.
Wes is hanging on so hard right now, I can tell you that.
Wes is like...
hanging on.
He has to lean his head back because his eyes won't open more than that.
Yeah.
The only way he can look at us.
That's just the weed.
Your eyes are so tiny right now.
That's just the weed. What's the story with that black cat right there?
A paper mache one?
Yeah.
My half brother Tom Bayless got that for me for I think a housewarming gift. Along with that TV.
The one that you guys met yesterday, who also is 100% not his half brother.
Which one was that?
He was cooking at the Cowboy.
Okay, yeah. With the neck tattoo.
No.
Different guy.
Okay. That was the dude that was in charge of Vibe.
Oh yeah, that's
Jet Ski.
The director of Vibe.
The director of Vibe.
Jet Ski, yeah. Stand up, not
His
to
name
sit down.
is Jet Ski?
Yeah,
awesome Jet Ski.
You don't remember them saying that?
Fuck no, I was ripped. Dude, me and Brad were so stoned yesterday. when we started laughing because y'all
when
said,
you look at each other.
Yeah. You said, I just jokingly looked like you said, oh great, we're coming here and meet a bunch of people. You're like, yeah, and we looked right at each other. Like with our eyes, we locked on.
I saw it happen.
I was
watched
looking
it
at
happen.
video
That was
of
like
that moment.
Yeah, like you guys going into combat together.
That was like a sitcom.
I know.
That was like a sitcom
That
moment.
could be on
right
fucking
there.
Friends.
Yeah.
That could be a
Probably has.
Friends,
season
but like
11 episode.
later friends.
Yeah.
I'm not so into it.
Not so into it.
Like what season?
We're on what, 7 right now?
I think we're in the middle of 7, yeah. Or at the end. The end.
Like, just I don't know. I don't have the answers to these questions. Like,
There's a wrong answer, and that's any answer.
yeah. My favorite like Friends is like season maybe is like when like London
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and like before that would be like
Is there a season that they're in London?
no, just part of it is.
no, I'm saying like anything before that. So I just don't know what season that is.
That's like 4.
Like when,
Yeah.
like maybe the season after they like, I don't know. I don't like the first season, and I don't like the last 1 or 2.
I like it all.
Yeah.
It's like, I do like it, and I'll fucking watch it. It's Friends.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like
The best show of all time.
She's that 70s show girl.
all. You never watched that?
I mean, I did when I was like in high school or whenever the fuck it was out.
I love that show.
I tried to rewatch Dawson's Creek recently.
You know that was
filmed
filmed in
downtown.
Wilmington?
That shit, it
Which
was
one is?
awful.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure.
Dawson's Creek.
I loved it whenever I was like in middle
I never
school.
watched
I
it.
was like pumped on it.
Yeah.
Loved that show, and I thought it was good too. Like
You're
I was
like-
like, this is kind of like a cerebral show. I was like, I'm a thinker for watching Dawson's Creek, you know. Like I felt like intellectual when I was like these
I am
advanced
so above,
teens.
I'm so advanced in my time.
Yeah, and I rewatched it. And I was like, this is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And then you can't.
Definitely a garbage
look at
show.
it- You cannot look at it as an adult and
Yeah.
watch it because you go, bitch, like you're in fucking high school.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Have you done your homework
What
today?
are your fucking problems?
Yeah.
That's what.
But
that's
Friends is the
that's how
opposite.
That's how I look at that.
When
at
I
the show
was
like that.
watching Friends,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
it was
It's
like when
pretty
I was first
funny,
out, it
though.
was just like I don't really get this. But then like
Yeah.
the older I get, like I watched the whole thing, like from season 1,
Yeah.
episode 1 to the very end,
Yeah.
like maybe 2 years ago, and we've been just kind of watching some episodes here and there. They still just like, oh, I get that joke.
My
even
favorite
more
is
now.
him.
Wait,
is him
so
being
you
high.
just started watching Friends?
No.
No.
Well, you mean like 2 years ago? No, but
Well,
you
I
saw
finished
that
it like
then.
2 years ago. I did 1 to 10 like
But
2
this
years
is
ago.
not something that you like. You had like high school, because we're the same age. You're 28.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been watching that shit in fucking high school, like. So that I
didn't
thought you
get it
liked
back then.
Okay, yeah.
It's like country music. Like you have to be an adult to get
Right.
some shit.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
who
I
said
thought
that?
you.
Yeah, you have to
I
be an
thought-
adult
Are we
to
talking
understand
about that?
Friends.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Yeah, it was you and me yesterday, I think. Talking
What?
about how like when I was growing
No.
up.
Yeah, we were talking about it, but Rogan again was talking to what's that dude that freaking Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Have y'all? Is he play around here?
Is that the guy
he has
that
a couple
cusses?
times. I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the super vulgar.
I don't get that.
No, it's a character.
Yeah.
He's a character. Wheeler Walker.
He's like
Kinda like
Larry
Glenn
the Cable
Danzig.
Guy. Larry the Cable Guy is just
Yeah.
a fucking character.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because I totally thought Larry
But
that
it's
was how he
actually
really
really
was.
good music. Like the music portion of it
Yeah.
is like really. They're
Yeah.
really
What's the
talented.
song that I really like
Really?
a lot?
I don't. It's so hard to like. I'm not a prude, but it's like.
I think
I
it's
feel
Eat
like
Pussy,
he only
something
did
like
it
Eat
because he
Pussy.
knew he'd get attention for doing it.
No, he did it
I
because
don't know.
he
wanted
did
to
it
write
out
good
of a
country
fuck
music.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
He's
just
just
out of
like-
a fuck you to this
Because he
town.
like put himself all into
No,
this.
this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one.
Which one is
Wait,
it?
tell me, Colby, what'd you say?
He put like his whole self into
I love this song. I love
Yeah.
this
just like
song.
being a country
It's
artist.
really good.
I'm
That's the
probably
thing is, I'm like, I
paraphrasing,
like it
but
too.
Yeah.
He
I would dance to this.
Oh fuck yeah! This is killing you.
like never made all the record labels like, you know, this isn't good enough or whatever. He's like,
Yeah.
well, fuck you guys. I'm gonna put out a record that I want instead of one that I'm gonna try to sell.
Yeah.
Because either way, like, I
Okay,
just
a man
need to
with
release my
principles.
shit. Yeah. It's like
I love it. But I like the music though, genuinely.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Yeah.
Like good musicians play
Yeah.
on the thing. It's just kind of funny. But it's shit that like everybody thinks.
I listen to this in my
Most
car. I'm
part.
like, fuck yeah.
Oh, get some.
Sit on my face 'cause I ain't too sticky. Right in my mouth. Till your puss gets sticky. Oh wow.
That's good.
Sit on my face 'cause I ain't too picky. Right in my mouth. Till your puss gets sticky.
God, you just nailed the harmony on that too.
She's a fucking little singer.
Shut up.
Can I seriously? Is that something you won't do? Is
Just
that part
sing
of the,
for you?
Is that part of the reason? Come on, I want to hear you sing.
Is that like something you won't do?
Like, yeah, no, I'm saying.
What, are you uncomfortable just like busting out the full song right now? Yeah, well, make me feel a little bit weird.
Dude, you're mic'd up. Go for it. No, is that any reason that you moved to Nashville? Okay, I didn't know.
I don't sing. That's like what
You can
just
sing.
witnessed.
I heard it in your voice. I heard it.
You
But
witnessed
she
the
doesn't do it
extent
like
of-
as a.
I don't sing with anybody. I don't do anything like that.
No, I know, but you can. I'm saying you can sing. Like you have the ability to sing well.
No,
Yes.
I don't. I think I have a. You don't know. You've never heard me sing except for to the radio, and everybody can sound good with the radio.
I can't sound good with the radio.
Yes,
you
you
know
do.
that.
I tell you all the time. Like he thinks he's tone deaf, and he hits the right notes all the
Yeah.
time. I'm like, what are you? I know tone deaf.
Why do you
Because
laugh
she
at me
can
every time?
she
I
knows
sing
tone deaf
it?
because she can sing.
No, because sometimes he doesn't think he can. When he doesn't think he can sing something, he'll just be like, he'll just speak it kind of like in this weird robot, monotone voice.
That's me trying to fucking do
No, it's
different
not.
notes.
Because then he's like, oh, I can only sing it in vibrato. I'm like, or not vibrato, falsetto. And he's like, oh, but I'm like, no, you're just singing the right notes. You're not in falsetto. Like,
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah, so, no, I'm not going to sing. I guess to answer your question, I thought you were going to tickle me.
Do you have any like sample tapes that I could just like?
Yeah.
Demos?
You have a demo.
Are you a record Am I being scouted right now?
This is it
my
right
God.
All right, guys, come on
Everyone
in.
chance to bring in the camera. Yeah.
No, I can hear it in your voice. You can sing.
Yeah.
But he said like when he was writing this shit, like he would write these songs and just to like get kind of a melody or whatever of how it was gonna like he would just like this is the dumb shit that he would like sing
just-
in his head.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, and he goes, well fuck it. I mean that was like
It's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that was why not go with the first thing? Like that's the most pure
That's true.
pure
Yeah.
lyric.
He
is
just
what
writes
came-
stupid shit in his head
Yeah, it's like,
naturally.
fuck
Yeah,
it, dude. I'm just gonna
All right.
fucking. Dude, we had a buddy. I talk about it all the time on the fucking show. Santisi, and he's dead now. But he was freaking. He was like this dumbass.
Yeah. It's like
he would-
always
Yeah, any
singing
song.
bullshit. Yeah.
Any song, he would sing a dirty lyric to it. He
Yeah.
would make
That's
like some
Have you
filthy,
heard-
vulgar lyric.
They haven't heard your thing.
Wait, time out, please.
Time out.
I've been holding it and I really have to go.
It is.
Okay.
Please don't tell it without me.
I should probably caught your. This is a good one.
Oh, I don't like this one as much.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
I like it when he says, fuck your dog, I hope it never comes home. Nice. These things pick up so much, like these microphones and stuff. It's pretty
It's
incredible.
crazy.
Like what
Fucking
that's
powerful.
Cool. It's a cool
Yeah.
little thing.
Hell yeah. And that you can connect like, dude, we could connect that little thing right there into like the soundboard at freaking anywhere and like
Wow.
record a fucking
Fucking
show.
crazy.
Thing's nuts.
Was it expensive?
Yeah, that one's like $350.
But to be able to record something, it's pretty
Yeah.
not too bad.
dad was a musician. Did you ever sing with him?
No. I hardly saw my dad plays piano like obsessively.
He really wants to play.
Yeah, my dad is like he's like a wild piano player. So he can play anything, but he prefers to do he likes improvised stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He loves jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, never. My dad is like I once sat down with him to try to even do like a really introductory piano lesson, and it was like, wasn't happening. He'll just, because he's so, my dad's like too smart to function in the real world, kind of, you know? So he's been like a huge fuck up his whole life. So like I sat down with him to like do a piano lesson, and he just started going on this weird zone, and I was like 8 years old, and I was like, I don't know anything that you're saying right now. Talking about the vibrations, and I just like, I want to know how to play like a cool song on the piano.
Yeah.
This is way above my pay grade.
Learn how to play chopsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, no, not at all.
What was your story that you were gonna tell?
Oh, Colby's thing that he does. And I can't believe you guys haven't heard it yet. Why are you acting embarrassed? You do it all the time in front of everybody all the time.
It's not like being put on the spot about things.
He replaces
That's it.
the words in songs. Like if he knows a song really good, he'll replace the words with Colby or Coo. He does the Coo a lot too.
Coo is one of my old roommates.
So like, there's just he doesn't do it even in a way that makes any sense. It just moderately
rhymes.
rhymes.
Words that rhyme with like, it started with my friend Jesse Rue.
Oh, Rue, that's what it is.
And he would like, we were listening to like Iron Maiden, and whenever they would say like the word you, he would just say Rue. I was like, that's funny as fuck. And I like started doing that a bunch, and then like Colby just kind of crept into it.
But it's like, what were you singing earlier today when we were leaving?
I can remember.
You can Colb in the, what were you saying?
What song was on the radio?
I don't know. It's you'll notice now that I've said it now.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work. That's the best part of it. It sounds stupid as hell. It doesn't. It's not like he'll just say Colb or like he can't even say his full name in it. Yeah, but
that's all right though.
We went a little deep there, so we're just going to end that conversation right there. Look, dude, this weekend was fucking killer. I could go on and on and on and on about Nashville and the guys up there, Colby and Polly. Again, you guys fucking kick ass, and thank you so much for having me and Maddie this weekend. Look, we got some stuff coming up. The Bombing Run 2017, June 30th through July 2nd. That's this weekend. Up in Milwaukee to Gleason, Wisconsin. They're doing a ride. They're doing a little drinking, a little camping, a little partying. Go to the Facebook page. Search Bombs Away Motoworks and at Bombs_Away_Motoworks on Instagram. And then after that, we got the Run to Raton coming up in next month, July 21st through the 23rd, New Mexico. It's a party. It ain't a show. No show. Raffling off the 2017 Born Free TRIKE that JP and Jim built. Check that thing out. Get on the Instagram at Run to Raton. Pretty easy. Check all that stuff out. Let's support these guys. You can get some tickets at Chopper Supply Co. On their website too, by the way. I think at Run to Raton website as well. And then cutting back over here to the East Coast, we got the Twin Rivers Chopper Camp out in August 18th through the 19th in Crumbler, North Carolina. It's at the Twin Rivers Family Campground, and there's not a run this year. It's just camp and party. I'm sure everybody will take off and do their own little riding and stuff, but they're not going to organize one. And then, dude, oh god, we got our little van meetup. I need to start putting some stuff up on some of these Facebook pages that I'm involved with. Heavy vanning online there. But we got By the River August 26th at the Lumber River Family Campground. We're not going to do a whole lot of organizing. We're just going to go out there and camp out. So if there's fucking 3 of us or if there is a shit ton of us, we really don't care. If you want to roll out there and hang out, dude, we'll be there. So we'll probably get there. I think that's a Saturday. We'll probably get there. Well, fuck. I guess I better look and see what the damn date is. I thought it was a Saturday. It might be a Friday. Let me dig through my phone here. August 26th is a Saturday. All right, so we're going to get out there probably around noontime or so on August 26th. And then we're going to camp out through the night and blow back home on Friday. Or on Sunday. So, And then the fucking Thunderbird hotel party. Dude, Chevy's coming in town tomorrow. I forgot about that. So we'll be recording with him next week. It might come out next week, I guess, because we got Born Free show coming up probably Friday when Scott gets back. So anyways, the Thunderbird hotel party. Josh and Chevy are kind of putting that thing together. September 9th, Florence, South Carolina. It's going to be fucking crazy. You need to bring your damn Hawaiian shirt if you're trying to get into the pool, because that's the fucking party zone, and that's the damn rules. The only rules. Heroes Run, Sunday, September 17th in Richmond, Virginia. And then we got the War Run in October 14th. Get on the website and you can get you can get signed up for the fucking mini bike race. Dude, I think there's like I need to talk to Metro Mike, but I thought there's like around 30 fucking people signed up for this thing. Or dude, maybe I was making that shit up, but I swear to God they said it was somewhere around there, 25 or something like that. So we're trying to get this pod up, get some people enticed to come out here and race and win some fucking money for being a dumbass and riding around on a little mini bike. Why not? And then Southbound and Down, October 28th. Dude, we're headed back to Tampa. That's at the Border in Tampa. Fucking cool little damn skate park. So get up with Sean. He'll be able to get you any information with what's going on with that show. But that's coming up here in October, and it's going to be a fucking blast, man. We had a lot of fun last year. And then, dude, let's not forget the people that make this thing happen. Again, thank you, Show Class. Thank you, First Manufacturing. Dude, our new sponsor that's on, fucking Get Lowered. Dude, we're pumped about those guys. I think they're going to get kind of heavily involved with this thing. So we're going to do what we can to send you guys out there and support these guys that are supporting the show. So go to getlowered.com, shop around, see if there's something that you like. Dude, they do free shipping on fucking everything. Everything. So it's badass. So check them out. Getlowered.com, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
Cause you are the best. Yes, you are. Cream, get on top. Cream, you will come. Cream, don't just stop. Cream, your boogie. Look up in the air, it's your guitar. So why don't you blow it? Blow on, blow it. You're so fine. You're so fine. You're filthy cute and baby, you know it. You know it. Come on. Cream, get on top. Cream, you will come. Cream, don't you ever stop. Cream, boogie bar. Cream, boogie bar.